So I hope you had a chance to stretch your legs and get a coffee and drink and get ready for what's about to come. A showcase of emerging innovators of the Brno region, and it will be hosted by Markéta Filipenská, leader of the Support for Students team at JIC. And Markéta is coming on stage, so warm applause for Markéta!
Hi everybody, hope we are full of energy after the coffee break. In the next 45 minutes you will see young entrepreneurs, students, so-called emerging innovators who started their first business at the university and with the support from university. In the second part, you will also see innovation leaders from the region who started recently big initiative, and they will tell you more in their presentations. So we have two parts in the next 45 minutes. Let's start with the emerging innovators. Did you know that universities located in the Brno region are supporting entrepreneurship? Maybe you are now asking, what does entrepreneurship mean? So it's a skill set. We motivate them to be problem-solving oriented, to know their strengths, their talents, their weaknesses, to be able to cooperate in teams, to get motivated, to get into the action, to think creatively, but also critically. So this is entrepreneurship and entrepreneurial mindset. And universities, namely Masaryk University, Brno University of Technology, and Mendel University, support their students to be entrepreneurial through university subject dedicated to entrepreneurship, and also they invest money, hundreds of thousands Czech crowns, to support them in the startup competition to start their first business. In this pitching session, you will see 6 most promising crème de la crème of those university projects. Each university nominated 2 startups, and each will get 4 minutes. Please pay close attention to those presentations, because at the end of this session, you will be the ones who will decide in the voting via Slido who had the best pitch, business potential, and vision. So, I would like to invite on the stage the first presenter nominated by Mendel University. Please welcome with big applause Dominika Sokolová from Festada company.
Hello, my name is Dominika Sokolová, and I'm here for introduce my company, Festada. Worldwide is 1 billion goats and 1.2 billion heads of sheep, approximately. Anyone who tried to count them by hand fell asleep. And what does it mean? What is the problem? What's bothering our farmers? It's a time. Breeders don't have time to do their work as a farmers, and they still count them by hand. And from some scientific research, sheep and goat farmers are the least profitable and least productive of all livestock and industries. And that's why we are here to change that. We've created an app, in simple words, Facebook for sheep. That can save breeders up to 90% of the time spent on mandatory paperwork and also for searching the same data. But not only that, we have recently grown, and we are changing the world of not only sheep and goats, but also cattle farming. We provide both web and mobile app for sheep and goats, as well as a whole innovative smart system for cattle farming. We are also able to provide the all farm with all of technology, from fencing to smart ear tags and also weighting systems. And to make it even easier for the breeders, they can buy everything online from our shop. So simply, we are happy to say that with us, the breeder has the whole herd in his pocket. And how did our herd grow? in 2019, I needed an overview app for my work in the farm. I started searching, but I couldn't find anything satisfactory for me. So I thought I'd create it myself. I can change it. This Festada was born, which we gradually won several entrepreneur competitions. For example, at Mendel University, also Entrepreneur Head and Most Innovative Idea Olomouc Region 2021. We established partnership with several sheep-herd association in Czech and in Slovak. We were able to learn from the best in Silicon Valley and also connected our app to the state administration. And now there are more than 300 happy farmers, more than 10,000 heads of sheep, and more than 1,000 goats. But dream would not come without my team, me as a founder, Denisa as my cousin, my right hand, and really unreplaceable team member. And last but not least, Ondra, who takes care of our product. On the last slide, I would like to give you our two thoughts. At first, you don't have to change the whole world. You just have to change the world around you. And that's what we do here by making farmers happy again. I hope you enjoyed my presentation, and if you ever get a sheep, don't forget to take profile photo with us in our app, and thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Dominika. The next project you will see on the stage has been founded thanks to Masaryk University in their startup competition. The next presenter I would like to welcome on the stage is Ondřej Sukač, and the project or company is named Galenio. Please, big applause for Ondřej.
The language barrier is a problem that not only the Czech healthcare system suffers from. But why is this such a problem? First of all, due to misunderstanding, foreigners do not receive same care as the domestic citizens. In extreme cases, misdiagnosis and then wrong treatments can occur due to misunderstandings. But why also because of language barriers, the healthcare sector loses money every year. For example, according to a study conducted by the America's Essential Hospitals, over $2 billion annually are lost in American healthcare sector because of misunderstandings. That's why we came up with a solution, with a Galenio app. Galenio is a web application that, thanks to connection to devices, medical adaptation and translation, can speed up processes and saves money for these hospitals. We already developed the first phase of the product that can already break down these language barriers and saves money for these hospitals. In past month, we tested this app in 2 polyclinics and 1 hospital, and now we are implementing the application in the hospitals that have shown interest in it. So how does the app work? Galenio offers a number of advantages to currently used alternatives. We connect healthcare professional and patient device by implementing Galenio directly to the healthcare industry. We are making the processes as fast and efficient as possible. For example, the healthcare professional can make the automatic reports about the foreigner with the patient data. And a very important point is also that we can already provide it better quality translation than, for example, Google Translator in this medical segment. Yeah, Google Translator is currently being used to address this problem. However, we can offer a lot of advantages, like connection to devices, conversation history, better quality of the translations, ability to share the information about the patient, and one-click phone questions. Also, in Scandinavia, Care to Translate is being used. However, this app only works as a static phrasebook of the healthcare phrases. About the market. There are approximately 24,000 hospitals in Europe. Our most interesting nearby markets for us are Germany and Poland. In Germany, there are 1,900 hospitals and over 13 million foreigners. In Poland, there are 900 general hospitals and over 1.5 million Ukrainian refugees entered the country last year. The pricing of the application is based on the monthly subscription model combined with a pay-as-you-go system. That means that we offer the application for hospitals for smaller monthly subscription and charge the hospital for every patient that uses the app. In past month, we went through the acceleration program by EIT Digital Venture Program and also went through the Masaryk University competition. In the future, we will significantly improve the quality of the translation thanks to fine-tuning method and upcoming developments and the collected data. We will be able to handle also the specific medical terms, and also in the future, we will aim on the application from the perspective of the patient, where it will be very easy to load his medical and personal data. We are looking here for contacts from the medical facilities that where our application would probably help, and also a possible investor that would help us with the expansion. So let's change the state of the healthcare together. Thanks.
Thank you, Andrei, for very precise timing, actually. So the next project was nominated by Brno University of Technology. It's called Don't Panic. Unfortunately, we got last-minute information from the team. All the team members got sick due to COVID, and unfortunately they cannot attend today. It was really a last-minute announcement, and therefore we decided not to nominate another project from BUT, despite the fact that there are many of high-quality projects which have been supported by Brno University of Technology. So I will use these few minutes to tell you just very briefly about the project which BUT nominated. Don't Panic has been supported in the first generation of startup competition at Brno University of Technology. Actually, it was BUT, the first one in the region, who started with support, financial support of entrepreneurial students. Veronika Kamenská, who is founder of Don't Panic application, came up with a solution for young people with mental diseases, such as panic attacks or eating disorders, etc. And her application is now available in 12 languages, is spread worldwide, and has more than 500,000 users, and still non-profit organization. It's a very nice example how at the technical university can emerge social innovation with global impact. So please, big applause for both for Veronika and her innovation, but also for BUT, who supported her at the beginning of her journey. And now let's continue with the presentation. The second nominee from Mendel University is represented by Martin Mikulášek, and the project is called City Mind.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Martin, and I'm from CityMind, where we are creating AI-powered solutions that speeds up communication between cities and citizens. And why we do so? Imagine you are Markéta, a busy mother who had to pay waste fee and didn't find the right information. Some automated tool would contact it to her instantly. You might be also Jakub, a wheelchair user which struggles with going to municipality, and some digital assistant would help him solve everything from the comfort of his home. And you might be Alina, a foreign resident who struggles with language difficulties and also feels not at home. So some digital resident would help her with these problems. And that's why we are developing an AI chatbot, which is usable for all people, regardless of their technical skills, age, or language. You can use it immediately in a pop-up window on a city website and access it from smartphone, laptops, and other devices. Our chatbot is not limited by predefined scenarios, so it's like communicating with a human. And it also is trained to not hallucinate. If you are a city official, the biggest benefit is that you can get rid of repetitive tasks. And also, it saves money to the office and makes it more efficient. And it all goes hand in hand with client-oriented public administration. And for us citizens, CityMind gets us updated and informed. It is also a great tool for you as a foreigner, and my personal favorite, saves you hours of your precious time from calling and cold emails. At the same time, the COT officials gain valuable insights on citizens' needs, interests, and trending topics. And you can also modify a chatbot there. Validation is the most important part, and recognizing 40% of Czechs who don't know use digital, we had to gather 70+ testers, pilot testers, and we also validate with municipalities. With 38 of them, we reached out to us and we contacted, and 16 conducted in-depth interviews with us. We have right now 3 ongoing implementations, and we've been nominated for Chytrá Města 2023 competition. And behind CityMind, there is a team of talented uni students and researchers that are so glad to be here today, like Andrei, my co-founder. Since our takeoff at it, this year's March, we've been in some amazing accelerators such as ASON and Microsoft for Startups, and I believe that's just the beginning. We would like to implement our first MVP at the turn of 23-24, and then go to more challenging numbers. We would be delighted if you join us in shaping the future of smart cities. Thank you so much, and let's meet after the presentations.
Actually, what I didn't mention is that this project is an example of inter-university cooperation, because team members are not only from the Mendel University, but also from Masaryk University, and they got together at the university subject which both universities are running together. So just to provide you some context. And the next presenter was nominated by Brno University of Technology, and I would like to invite on the stage Tomáš Němec with his company Harvestor.
This is a bark beetle that destroys our forests. Over 120 million trees have had to be cut down in the Czech Republic due to the bark beetle calamity. This is how I would like our forest to look like, and that's the reason why I invented a new treatment technology. Now, the infested wood is treated with backpack sprayers, which cannot be used in this desired amount. So only the surfaces of the piles are sprayed, and bark beetle can keep on spreading. My technology uses harvester that cut down the branch and trim trees in the forests. Most important part of my equipment are well-located nozzles on harvester head. They sprayed anti-bark beetle spray onto the trunk. The trunk treatment process is fully automatic and controlled by a microcomputer. Operator runs the trunk treatment process by pressing a single button. Key benefit of this device is coverage of almost the entire surfaces of the trunk. It is very fast and efficient. In the Czech Republic, there are more than 750 harvesters where this technology can be used. Thanks subsidies for treated wood is payback for this device roughly 1 year. This technology can be used for the other beetles. We have filed a European patent application for this device, and it has been confirmed that we have no competition. I attended a student business competition at Brno University of Technology. I placed among the top 3, got an award from university rector and financial support for development of my project. I'm not really one working on this project. Members of my team are my dad, then Count Kinski, who has a lot of forest and is interested in this new technology, and director of the Czech branch of Komatsu, one of the largest harvester manufacturer in the world. Our vision is to complete the second prototype this year. The next year, in the first quarter, we will present our technical solution to Komatsu headquarters in Sweden and start cooperation with them. In second quarter, start a project with Mendel University, and in the third and fourth quarter, sell the first devices. If you know someone who has a large forest and doesn't want to lose them, I would be happy for any contact. Thank you.
So there's last presentation ahead of us in the first part of this session in Emerging Innovators. So the last one on the stage will be Robin Chmelik, nominated by Masaryk University, and I believe that his solution at the end of his presentation will use everyone in this room because it's highly relevant for all of us. So please welcome Robin with big applause on stage.
Okay. So, hello everyone, my name is Robin, and today I would like to present you my application called Atachi, which is a personal relationship manager powered by artificial intelligence. So, I don't know about you, but I have a horrible memory. I always struggle to remember the little details of my colleagues, about my colleagues, classmates, or anyone like that, sometimes even names. So, I decided to create a, sorry, just a stage fright. So I decided to create a solution, but all I found were customer relationship managers that did not quite fit my need. So I decided to create my own solution, and that is Atachi. Atachi is a personal relationship manager that doesn't look on your contacts only as your customers, but as real people. It provides you with the right questions to ask in order to really understand someone on a much more deeper and personal level. Other than that, it provides you with a single place where you can store all the relevant information about your contacts. It can automatically group your contacts into social groups, or it can tell you when someone has a birthday, for example. Currently, there are 3 people working on this application. That is me. I study cybersecurity on Masaryk University, and I do most of the stuff around development. And I also have 2 friends that help me a lot with quality assurance and design of the user interface. So far, very boring. So let's get to the more interesting part, and that is, of course, AI. Wow, such a surprise these days, right? So it's actually very simple. The implementation works in this way. You provide some information about someone for your contacts. The AI takes this information, and based on them, it can derive new information about that person that you are analyzing. To better demonstrate, let me show you an example. A great use case for this AI is it can help you with a culture insight about someone. In this example, I asked the AI, what was culture like when Michael was born? What could have influenced him? Prior to this question, I provided only 2 information about Michael, and that is that he is 38 years old and that he was born in Tallinn. And based on only these 2 information, I was told that Michael was born approximately in 1984, that he probably grew up in Tallinn, and that in this time period, the Estonia actually regained independence from the Soviet Union, which is something that would definitely strongly influence him during his childhood. These are the little details that can really make a big difference, especially when you work in a multicultural environment where your colleagues might not be from the same country as you are, and knowing these little stuff can take your mutual understanding to another level. Other than culture insight, it can also give you personalized give recommendations, it can prepare you for meetings or analyze someone's personality with frameworks like Myers-Briggs typology or etc. and so much more. Of course, these are just some of the best use cases. So who is it for? I believe that this application is useful for anyone who is really socially active, be it managers, HR, sales, or really anyone who wants to understand their contact a bit better. In the end, I started this application because I wanted a solution and I couldn't find any, so I decided to create my own. So I believe anyone really can use it. When it comes to progress, currently we are 5 months in production. You can download the application on Google Play and App Store. It's still just a version 3. It's an early version, so be cautious. There are some flaws, but you can definitely try it out and be one of the early adopters. And in the next few months, we are planning to implement the most important feature that is still missing, that is web scraping, which is automatically downloading the informations about your contact from social media. And that is actually also a topic of my bachelor thesis that I'm currently working on. So that is all for me. Thank you very much for your attention. If you want, you can follow us on social media or download the application via this QR code. I hope you enjoy the rest of the conference, and thank you.
And that's it for the first part of this session. You have seen 5 presenters, people who we believe are future stars, future entrepreneurs who will excel in this region.